There are numerous podcasts out there to listen to about murder and mayhem and cults. And we here at Straight Outta Gabriola decided it was time that we took a little slice of that. We're diving deep into the world of the cult. And of course, you know, on Gabriola and surrounding islands, on all the Gulf Islands really, on Canada's west coast, we're no stranger to cults. Brother 12 is one of the most famous, and he set up his depraved commune just on De Courcy Island and the Cedar area of Vancouver Island. Is it time for another cult? On this episode of Straight Outta Gabriola, we're finding the next NXIVM. And we believe Kerry Unger is the ringleader. No one is really sure where Kerry Unger came from, but he's living here in our midst. He's a staggeringly handsome and compelling physical presence, standing well north of 6 feet. It's even been rumored he has custom lifts inserted into his running shoes to gain an extra inch. There's also conjecture on the island that he dyes his beard silver to appear more distinguished and fatherly, but with a sexy undertone. I arrived in the early afternoon at Kerry Unger's estate. He and his wife, Nikki, who it's rumored the TV series La Femme Nikita was based on, live in a palatial environment, secluded from all eyes, under a ruse of borrowing music from him. I walked up the long path to his estate, where I found him practicing his golf swing. So instead of, paying for a bucket of balls, I could just come here.
You can just come here and just like that's pretty good. Hey, that's
about
really
60,
good. 70%, which is all I should be swinging anyways. So that's why it's good habits. You never want to try to kill the thing.
Yeah.
That's how you hurt. That's how you swing bad.
And that's quite a nice fitted sheet. That doesn't look like the reject sheets.
That's good thread count.
Are you getting out golfing?
Went yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Not much though, no. Hardly at all.
Yeah.
I like it though. In a perfect world, I'd go golfing every single day.
Did you hear that? The first sign of a megalomaniac or cult leader wanting to golf almost every day and setting up a very expensive bedsheet and driving golf balls into it. How do you get the resources to do that? So I started my investigation by trying to set his mind at ease. So under my casual excuse of borrowing music, we started the discussion, but he didn't seem to want to have anything to do with it.
Anyways, what the hell are you showing up here for?
Well,
unannounced.
I was just thinking I had this earworm for some old Journey songs, and I remember you said you had the 8-track, the first album. Have you got a copy of that I can borrow? Because I still have my 8-track player.
I might have it somewhere, but if you have an earworm, you don't need music. You need antibiotics.
Yeah, probably.
You need some apple cider vinegar up in there.
How is apple cider? Do you put that in your ear? Or
if you want.
Okay.
You came here for medical advice? No, you came here for the CD.
I came here for...
Do you want the CD or...
no, the 8-track.
The vinyl?
A vinyl?
Got them all.
Yeah, maybe.
Let me see what I got.
Okay, yeah, take a look at stuff there.
Oh, God. Why the hell does my wife keep all this shit I'll never know?
And I had trouble with my hidden microphone, so I couldn't record all of the conversation that we had. I swear at one point he didn't say wife, but wives. Did you notice how he cleverly deflected the fact that all of his possessions were not really his but his wife's? Another clear sign that we have a cult leader in our midst. Now I had to refocus the conversation and try and calm him down so I could probe deeper into just how widely spread this cult is on Gabriola Island.
There's the 8 tracks.
Oh, great. Oh,
that's
perfect.
That's A through L. Keep the box. I'll tell you what, just take the box.
I'll take the box?
Yeah,
okay.
Take the whole box.
Oh,
I hardly ever listen to 8 tracks.
Yeah.
I don't spend more than 18 hours a week listening to 8 tracks anymore, so I'm barely using them.
We sat in the most opulent lawn chairs, cleverly disguised to just look like basic chairs that you might have got from Gyro. Oh, well, thanks, Kerry. That's fantastic. Do you got time just we can have a little cool drink and relax here?
Sure. I just got back from hiking.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you go hiking?
Oh, on one of the multi-use trails.
Yeah?
I don't want to specify which one, but I saw this guy, and you know what he was doing? He was on a horse. You know what he was doing? He was feeding his horse pot brownies. He was. And then I passed him on the way back. And you know what I said?
What?
I said, hey, man, why don't you get down off your high horse? That's what I told him, Ken.
Yeah. What? And did he? Or did he just say, screw you, and off you go on the multi-use trail again?
Yeah, he told me to go F myself and rode off.
Yeah, cheers. Good day for a Corona on the patio, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't have lemons or limes.
Oh, that's all right. But
Cerveza sin limón.
with his fluent use of the Spanish language, it's clear he must have other chapters of the cult operating in Central America, South America, and possibly Spain. And how he manages to get endless crates of Corona beer specially imported into the country during a pandemic, it leaves questions. And here he describes one of the exclusive recruitment parties he regularly attends in one of the hotbeds for cult activity down in the Whalebone area. But I thought this island was just all about love and
I don't know. There's a lot of smart people, too. I went to a fancy party down on Whalebone.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to name names, but I went to this fancy Whalebone party.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever been to Whalebone?
Just to go to the beach?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you do well at fancy parties, Ken?
No,
He always asked me these questions. This guy asked me if I knew anything about the Human Genome Project. Do you know anything about the Human Genome? This is what I told him. I know about the Garden Genome Project. Just in my neighbor's front yard.
Oh, yeah.
And the E is actually silent. It's actually gnome.
Oh.
The guy was an idiot. That's what I'm saying.
I'm specially trained to undertake idle chit-chat. You know, how you feeling the weather's been going? To let the guest be at ease and fool them into
That's so trivial.
maybe some deeper revelations. Apparently, Kerry Unger was a stand-up comedian for many years, and also lived in Korea, perhaps where he started up his first cult, because it wasn't long before he let slip some of his sexual proclivities, depravities, and abhorrent behavior that is a hallmark of all dynamic and charismatic cult leaders.
Anyways.
Yeah. So now you're just writing songs now?
That's all I'm doing now, yeah.
Oh, great.
I left comedy behind and now I'm just writing songs. The first song I ever wrote was like being in a threesome in a pornography movie. But it was like the guy was really in love with one of the girls, so it's like a really sweet song. But as this song goes on, it pans out and it becomes, like it's a three-way, baby, but all I see is you, is how the chorus goes. And I used to sing it when we lived in South Korea for a while teaching English, and all the Koreans love that song because it's like a nice ballad. And that's when I realized, like, man, I can actually write a song. Up until then, I was like just a comedian with a guitar, but that was the moment where they'd be like, "Oh, play a beautiful song."
Yeah. You're actually touching people with the three-way baby song.
Yeah. And I had to explain to my Korean friend, like, why is it funny? Because like a porno, a three. So I'm using like broken English to. Anyways,
could it be possible that someone recorded that, made a bootleg of it, and now it's showing up in karaoke bars and it's a favorite sing-along in South Korea?
It is possible. You never know. There are underground hits. I wrote a drinking song for my best friend over there. Also owned the bar. Coincidence?
Yeah.
Anyways,
that was the name of the bar.
My friend Rock. No, String Bar. He was a guitar player, and it was like string. Well, people really liked it, and that was just a good old stomper. All the bars around the world. And I didn't start really writing songs until I moved to Gabriolan. Now, I've written one a month since I've moved here. But there is like show business in my family. Mm-hmm. Like no word of a lie, Ken Gurr. My dad was one of the most famous Elvis impersonators in Canadian history.
Oh wow!
Yeah, one of the most unbelievable Elvis impersonators. Not the singing part, just the pills and fried foods.
Did you hear that? He brought up drugs as a family tradition. And then suddenly, he began to turn the tables. And I could tell I was being manipulated and perhaps brought in.
Are you into all that New Age stuff?
Yeah, a little bit.
What kind of New Age stuff are you into?
I'm into...
Vision boards?
Ouija board?
No, vision boards. Manifesting?
Yeah, I think there's a bit of self-fulfilling prophecy to saying I'm going to
Yeah,
do
you're
something.
right into it, eh?
Yeah,
Chakras? What about chakra balancing?
Yeah, I've done a little chakra balancing, and I didn't really feel the chakra
What about
balance.
your chi?
What's the chi again?
Oh my God!
I'm right out of.
You guys.
I'm not up on my chi.
You have a shaman?
No, do you have a shaman?
I got several. Oh, listen to that!
Yeah.
There it is, my favorite bird.
Yeah, the old
That's beautiful.
the old Swainson's thrush. Eh?
Yeah, the old Swainson's thrush.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
In an attempt to spring the ultimate question and confront him about his cult, I tried to draw him out with an emotional story. It was all I could do not to be held completely transfixed by his gaze at the end of this performance. Listen to what happens next. These two friends, it's been a tough breakup.
Oh, that's
that
horrible.
happened on the. Yeah, it's sad.
That is so sad.
It's sad, and
There's
and then
nothing that makes me more sad than hearing about a friend of a friend's friends breaking up. You know?
yeah,
Because that just shows that it could happen to anybody.
it could happen to anyone, and
Yeah.
and and you have to choose sides sometimes, or you get friends take one side and one takes the other. But yeah, there's so much complication to it.
Have you ever had your heart broken?
Yeah, long time ago.
When you live around here in the Gulf Islands, I think there's a special kind of romance that you can have, because I think around here. Let me put it this way. All right.
It's the same old moon shining down on the ground, but then nothing's the same because you're not around. And this year just feels so cold and lonely without you. I'm sitting here staring at an empty shelf. Tonight your crystals are gone, they're healing somebody else. And my aura ain't shining the way it used to. And now my unlicensed naturopath says I won't be living much longer. I just can't make it without you, babe. Oh, I wish my chi were stronger. You see the problems with my heart chakra, it ain't spinning the way it should. I'm as good as dead, that's what my star chart said. Yeah, my chances are looking too good. I wanna hold you in my arms one last time, but I think it's just a little too late. But just another victim of Gulf Island heartbreak. Well, I never had me such a sad, sad day as when I saw your sexy hairy ankles walking away. Well, I stood there and I cried. Without the smell of your incense, my life doesn't make sense. My vibrations are off, baby, that's why I'm so tense. I bet you'll be sorry when you hear that I've died. 'Cause that's all that's in store for me. Yeah, my life won't be continuing. Not much doubt I'm on my way out. I even got a second shaman's opinion. He said the problem's with my heart chakra, it ain't spinning the way it should. I'm as good as dead, that's what my star chart said. Yeah, but chances aren't looking too good. I wanna hold you in my arms one last time, but I think it's just a little too late. Just another victim of Gulf Island heartbreak. And I know that his tiny house is much smaller than mine, and his electric bike, well, it's oh so fine. It looks like you found yourself the perfect vegan. Our love is over before it even began. You see the problems with my heart chakra, it ain't spinning the way it should. I'm as good as dead, that's what my star chart said. Yeah, my chances are looking too good. I wanna hold you in my arms one last time, but I think it's just a little too late. You're just another victim of Gulf Island heartbreak. Well, I'm just another victim of Gulf Island heartbreak.
Oh, man.
Something, eh? That's real feelings. So that's my genuine feelings that I poured into that song. I think you could tell. You okay? You wanna?
I need a little moment.
You choked up.
Yeah.
It happens.
Are you a cult leader?
No, but I am connected.
What does that mean? My producer was speaking into my hidden earpiece. I had to beat a hasty retreat. We had to regroup. We had to think about what else to do. What other questions could we ask? It was time to leave.
Did you hear that? What is that?
Oh,
Do you hear that? That's music?
Yeah, that's the closing theme for this podcast.
Closing theme.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it. So that's it. You know what? You may as well take a hike now, I guess. Hey, I think you got all you need.
Okay, Cares.
Come on, blow.
Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, whatever, dude. See you next time you need something, I guess, huh?
Oh, just hang on.
What?
I forgot the 8 tracks.
Ah! Take the bloody things and be gone. Be gone. Don't let the gate hit you on the ass. Where the good Lord split you.
If you're attending one of the open mics at the surf or the golf course over the next little while, you might catch Kerry playing one of his songs. I'm your host, Ken Gurr. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.